Hi, so today I'm going to be reviewing A Star is Born, Bradley Cooper's directorial debut remake. It follows a famous singer who helps out a failing musician, creating a new romance, but it's not short of its challenges, including popularity, alcoholism, and jealousy, for those of you who don't know. Now, before we begin, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and recommend to others. It would mean a lot. And also check out my blog at filmopinionsbyme.wordpress.com. I'm going to begin with what I liked. Um, I There's not a lot I liked about this film, but there's not a lot I didn't like about it. I thought the visual tones of lighting and the cinematography during the concerts were excellent, and it captured the moments perfectly. I liked how at the beginning it didn't despair from meeting instantly, from the two lead characters meeting instantly and creating instant chemistry, which I'll tap on later. And I really enjoyed that. I thought the first act was excellent. It was fully entertaining, fully engaging, and I loved that. The second time around too, watching, I found the dramatic scenes were more engaging and they were better in quality, which I found lacked during the first viewing. I also really liked the first, like the drag bar scene and the dialogue. It was witty, and that itself, I think, deserves for Bradley Cooper and the rest to get a I think it would be an adapted screenplay nod at the Oscars, but I'm not too sure on that. I know a lot of people had criticized it for being formulaic, but I didn't really find it formulaic at all. I thought it was much more original than, let's say, Bohemian Rhapsody, and I enjoyed that. Now on to the cast. Of course, Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga played the two lead characters, Allie and Jackson Maine. They both had instant chemistry, and I think that really led the film. If two other people played it, I don't know if it could be done to that amount of perfection, and it was really a unique pairing too, but you could felt that their chemistry and their love just burning off the screen. Not to mention Bradley Cooper plays a really good alcoholic, and he matches Sam Elliott's voice perfectly, and I think that's probably what's going to get him the Oscar, even though I thought Rami Malek was better. What I didn't like about the cast was Dave Chappelle. No clue why he was attached to this. He had one scene that was not very useful to the movie in its entirety, and it felt like he was just in there to be in there, and I don't understand why Dave Chappelle was in there. At the end of the day, Bradley Cooper was better than Lady Gaga, but I think they'll still both win Golden Globes, if not the Oscars. Now on to best moments. I thought, of course, the drag bar scene was probably one of the best. The concert when they both start singing Shallow, and then the Shallow in the parking lot as well. Those two were both deeply connected and deeply entertaining, and they were definitely the highlights of the film, both showcased in the trailer. Of course, that iconic scene, which is going to be a classic in years to come, is the "Hey," as she turns around, I just wanted to take another look at you. It was genius, it was classy, it was smooth, and that's exactly what we needed from A Star is Born. I really like how it takes place in the modern day, but it still has like a old Johnny Cash, old school country vibe to it, and I really like that. And not that it was a moment in the film, but just it carried on throughout, and that the end 15 minutes was absolutely beautiful. It was touching, it was heartfelt, and I loved that. The best parts were in the first act, unfortunately. I thought the first act was just so amazing. It blew me away, and then it just kind of fell from there. So I guess we're kind of going to the improved category. I thought either it was entertaining but with very little heart attached to it, or full of heart but not entertaining, and it was rarely both, which I wish they could have improved on. That's really all I can say. And I wasn't engaged through the whole thing. It didn't keep me at the edge of my seat, and it felt like it was a bit dragged on. There were scenes that definitely weren't necessary. I get that they were trying to be important and relevant, but they just felt dragged on to try and make over 2 hours, which I did not like at all. So going on to the overall category, as I said, I like the tone that they went for it. I like the description. I like the setting. and I loved the acting. I thought the acting was top notch, even though that the screenplay and just kind of the scenes itself wasn't. And that's pretty much all I can say about A Star Is Born. The second viewing was definitely a lot more engaging, but I still kind of found it boring. I think it does have a chance to win Best Picture, but not in my mind. So overall, I gave this movie a B plus. Make sure to comment down below what you thought, if you liked it or if you disliked it. Have a good day.